If you're new to watching me or you've never watched me before, welcome. My name's Aidan. I live in Leeds in England, and today we're going to be doing a HelloFresh recipe. I like to show you the HelloFresh recipes when I order them and show you live. And you can also get some discount if you want to try this similar recipe or any other recipes from HelloFresh. The link's in the bio, linktr.ee/AidanLeeds. Click on the £23 off if you're in the UK, so £6.99 for 2 meals. No, sorry, 3 meals for 2 for £6.99. If you're in the US, you can get $40 off. There's also a link in there as well. It should work, but if there's any issues and it doesn't come off, just email me, not email, you can Instagram me, AidanLeeds1. That's where I post all my photos of all the meals, so you can go and check those out. And there'll always be a video for that picture. So you can always come back onto Haps, search for that recipe, and you should be able to find it on here. So I've been broadcasting on Haps now for about, I think it's just over 6 months actually. It's just before Christmas, so it's about 6 months. So yeah, please come on, download Haps, HAPPS, download it on your app store, or you can go onto the website, haps.tv, and you can watch me on there. Nobody's come on just yet, so this is the recipe that we're doing. I always put my recipes in a nice, neat plastic wallet, and it protects the recipe card, and then I can put it into a folder, so I can always come back and do this again in the future. So this recipe actually is a soy and honey chicken. Okay, it's got green beans and we're doing it with rice. So this is how it's going to look, all being well. Okay, I will spin you around as I'm cooking, so most of you know that already. I do get a few people coming in to watch. So the ingredients you're going to need then, I should say HelloFresh, they send you all the ingredients in a box, in bags, so you've got everything. It's all, weighed out, all your proportion sizes, they're all done for you. So you're going to need 150 grams of basmati rice. Okay, you're going to need some corn flour. So I've got some corn flour here, 20 grams of corn flour. You're going to need some diced chicken breast. So I have got here 260 grams of diced chicken breast. Okay, oops, just be careful with chicken. You're also going to need some green beans. So we've got some green beans here. Although England grow these really, really well, so these are actually from Morocco, but we do produce them over here. You're going to need some garlic, so let me just grab some garlic from my container. Look, so here's the garlic. Now, there's a tip if you know where garlic comes from. Apparently, if it's imported, it has the root on the end or something like that, or whether if it's not, it doesn't have the root on the end. So if it's been like freshly made, not freshly made, if it's been imported like from China or somewhere, and it's to stop production, isn't it, of the garlic. So I'm just going to get my garlic ready. 1 second. I always add an extra bit of garlic because I find that sometimes garlic, you can smell it, but you know if it's fresh. But use up the garlic. If you find you're not doing a lot of dishes with garlic, or you've bought some garlic, it does go off quite quickly. So always, double up the garlic that you use, and that way you'll get you get more flavour, I think. So more garlic you use, the better, I think, depending on which sort of dish you're doing. Because some dishes you don't want too much. Some dishes might have a sauce already and it might have garlic in it already. So. But here we do everything fresh. You're going to need some tomato paste. So we've got some tomato paste. Should say that I'm a little bit early as well. So when I do schedule my events, I do come on early, but I usually talk, so that's why I've come on a bit early. You're also going to need some chicken stock paste. So chicken stock paste. There we go. Hello, Anne. Thanks for coming in. You're also going to need some honey. Now, they've sent me quite a lot of honey here. So we've got, in each bag of these of honey, we've got 15 grams. So I've actually got here 45 grams of honey. And I'm just double checking that. Yeah, 3 sachets of honey is what you're going to need. So, and then we're also going to be using some soy sauce. So we've got 25 millilitres of soy sauce. And then finally, that's it. So should we make a start then, guys? Let me know how the connection is out of 10 in the chat. Give me a reaction and we'll make a start. So First of all, then, with HelloFresh, as I say, it gives you instructions. This is what we're making, and all being well, it should be fine. So I'm going to spin you around, okay? Okay, so what we're going to do then, first of all, is bring a large saucepan of water to the boil. So I'm going to pop some hot boiling water into a saucepan. Here's my saucepan here. I've just put a little bit of water in just while it was cooking. So I'm going to pop that back on the hob. I'm also going to be using a frying pan tonight, not my other pans that I normally use. Okay. How are you, Anne? You okay? Great to see you. And then what we're going to do then is bring it to the boil. We're going to add a little bit of salt to the water. It's starting to boil already, which is great. So I'm going to now add in my rice. So we've got basmati rice here, and we're going to add this to the saucepan. So really, really simple. Let's add this to the saucepan. Okay, and then we're going to cook that for 12 minutes. So basmati rice, 150 grams of basmati rice, 12 minutes. And it says once it's cooked, drain through a sieve. But what I'm going to do is put a lid over that. Let me find the lid. And that will just help it cook a little bit quicker. Okay, next thing we're going to do then is fry the chicken. So actually I'm going to spin you around so you can see this. Are you cooking as well? I'm just watching and listening. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this pan on. So this is the new pan. This is the one from I got from IKEA a couple of weeks ago. I've only used it a few times. So we're going to add a little bit of oil, just like that. Actually, I find that with this dish, I need more oil because what we're going to be doing is we're doing fried chicken, but we're doing it with corn flour, okay? This is where it usually goes wrong, but we're hopefully, from experience now, it should be okay. We didn't have a proper pan last time, so what we're going to do, heat a glug of oil in a frying pan on medium-high heat. While the oil heats up, we're going to put corn flour into a large bowl and season with salt and pepper. Okay, so let me get a large bowl. I think last time I didn't use a large bowl. I'm just going to spin you back round again. Sorry for the connection keeps going funny. I'm hoping it's a lot better today. Okay, there we go. Looking forward to this. Good pan, says Alex. Thank you, Alex. Okay, so what we're going to do, add to this then, we're going to add some corn flour. So while the oil is heating up, so we're going to add in the corn flour. Get some scissors. I had some scissors and I've lost them again. I know what I was done with them. 1 minute. So, Anne, have you decided what you're doing on Saturday? Now, I'm thinking of coming on a second time actually because I'm going to be making on Saturday. Let's add the corn flour in. On Saturday, I'm going to be making a vanilla and banana ice cream cake. It'll take, and then whilst it's cooking, whilst it's baking, it'll obviously I need to once it's cooked, I'll need to then add the ice cream and put it in the freezer before I finish the topping, which is like chocolate and clotted cream on the top. So I might be coming on a second time. If not, I will possibly come back on the Sunday. But if you need any extra time on Saturday and you're doing a chilled dish, let me know and I can possibly fit you in because there are, obviously it might be quite late. That's the only problem because it would be midnight for me. So there is like a 7 o'clock spot, which would be 5 hours for me and 6 hours for you, Anne. So it could be a bit tricky with the timing. But if not, just come live the following day and finish it off, or have it prepared. Have sort of half of it prepared Now, I think maybe last time I used too much corn flour. I added some corn flour in, but for this amount of chicken, you don't need loads of corn flour. You only need 10 grams. 10 grams of corn flour. I think that's maybe where I went wrong last time and why it burnt, because I added too much in. So you just toss the coat. Make sure it's all covered in. And I think also last time I added some oil as well, which made it really sticky. So we're just going to go off what it says. So we tossed a coat, that's fine. Let me just get the back of that teaspoon. Back of that spoon with a teaspoon. There we go. It sticks, you see, and that's what.